Previously on the Arcane table.
Welcome, fellow adventurers. We're here at the Arcane table. And a one-shot I like to call the Sea Devil's Sacrifice.
I am playing a halfling scribe. Her name is Ella.
And I'll be playing an acolyte warlock Asimar called Cade.
And I will be playing an elf cleric by the name of Oro.
I'm playing Olga, a dwarven female barbarian who's recently found out that her husband has been unfaithful.
Uh-oh.
Your group has been hired by this noble family to board their seafaring vessel on a family expedition to the Moonshay Isles. To go and Theon Stormborn hops down to the center of the ship and calls for you to greet him. So your task is twofold. Priority one is protecting my family and crew. Captain, I see sea devils! So as these creatures come climbing aboard the SS Highlander,
But she gets lower and she just pummels the knees of the guy. Like, just pummels his knees.
As I send my great axe deep into this creature's stomach, and I see his blood's life literally splatter out into the deck boards.
Hell.
a very large, much larger looking Swahili climbs up at the aft of the ship, right next to Nox. In struggled common says, Satoria demands sacrifice. Grabs Nox and falls backwards into the water.
We're all on the other side of the ship.
What should we do?
Jeez.
And then realization hits me, and I go to the captain and his family.
You look over. What the hell was that? You had one job. I've got my son. You had one job. I've got my son.
I cannot be in two places at once. They cannot be in two places at once. We saw threats over here. We dealt with those threats.
We need to go find him.
You definitely dealt with these threats quite handily. You too. You all did. You're right. Look. Get on the mast. Get on the sails. I've got a location. I've got my hunter's mark tracking
There's
him.
Is there a little thing at the top? Like a little mouse?
Crow's
Like a
nest?
crow's
Yeah.
nest? Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you.
absolutely.
I'm gonna little crawl up there and I'm gonna start looking
Okay.
in the direction that he went.
He starts telling you guys which ropes to pull as he heads back into the helm. Commands Benny to get on the ropes. Tell Doran what the hell to do because he's just stood there the whole damn time.
He was scared.
Yeah.
He's not scared. He just doesn't know what to do. Doran,
You can be bold.
pull some ropes. And he starts just pulling on a random rope.
Olga would come up to Dorum and say, Dorum,
Mhm.
don't be a dumbass. Do something next time.
Okay. Got it.
There, Captain, it is done. He's been told what to do.
I'm gonna do something.
Do it.
Right. He wanders off and heads down below deck. Not sure what to do. The captain gets the ship turned around, begins tracking. You guys travel for 10-15 minutes before he calls for a halt. The sail pulls up. He hits a lever and anchor drops. It's here, just below us somewhere. I can sense that creature.
How can you do
I hear
that?
thunder on this horizon.
Yeah. Did you say below us? He said below us. Is there
In the water, yes.
Um,
You're you're going to go get my son. You did not protect him. Priority number one.
Olga would walk up to
Family.
Olga would walk up to Captain Theon and go, my husband has my son, or my ex has my son. I'll do what you ask. And she'll literally walk over, tuck her weapon in her hilt, or in her belt, and dive in head first.
Oh, hey, whoa, slow down. Can you breathe underwater?
I can hold my breath.
You're gonna need to hold it for quite a long time.
That was my next
Look.
question, because I can't breathe underwater.
Good. Gather up. Get yourselves nice and tight together. Okay, come on.
Yep.
Over
I'm
by
gonna
the plank.
give whoever's near me a lovely halfling hug.
Weirdest pep talk I've ever had. What's going on?
Yeah.
I don't know how deep the water is, how long you're going to be down there, but you're probably going to need to look out for some sort of, I don't know, shrine or some weird building, is my guess, because that's where these sea devils like to do rituals, as far as I've heard. Ari does have some ability here to allow you to breathe. It is not like the full effect of a water breathing spell. It's a limited use type thing. You will have 10 minutes to find what you are looking for.
Wowzers.
Are you ready?
Huh?
Olga's already got
Use
one
a liver
boot
bait.
over. Like literally says, would you hurry up, damn it?
Are
While you're sitting there gibbering away, your son is being taken from you.
Ari just reaches out, puts a hand on you. Please return him safely to me. And as she casts the spell over the lot of you, and she pushes you over.
Yeah. Ass over tea kettle. Sploosh. Like the worst belly flop you've ever seen.
Oh.
But angrily.
Dwarf.
Yeah, Oro's probably thinking to herself, okay, do I breathe normally, or do I like get gills? Do I not need to breathe? What's going on? And then she's already just pushed in the water.
Yeah, Cade just sees the spell. Alright, and just walks off. Just like he'd walk up with
The halfling's counting 10 minutes, 10 minutes. She's just gonna cannonball in and just start diving.
Yeah.
She's gonna count 10 minutes in her head the whole
It's
time.
like she's counting the whole time going, don't die.
One Mississippi, 2 Mississippi,
Yep.
3 Mississippi. That's your reaction.
Yes.
Okay, the lot of you, the 4 of you dive in, all following each other. Do any of you 4 not have dark vision?
I have it.
Bosche moi. I don't think the
Halflings, I don't think.
halfling does not have.
I should probably be full health before going down there. I do not want to be attacked with advantage my entire time I'm down there.
That's a good point.
Well, I can give you healing hands as a magic action. So I can give you 4 d4s worth of
I can
hit
punch you.
points. Or 3 d4s.
That would be that would be great.
Yep. 3, 6, 9.
Thank you very much. That definitely takes me up to max.
Yep. All right.
What a generous soul.
Okay. I forgot to be tracking time. Do you know how long we've been going?
That one says just over an hour.
Perfect.
We're at 5:24. But that one says an hour, so we're doing good.
Okay. Right on track here.
Yeah, we figured 6:30ish, so keep on going. You're doing great.
Um,
Isn't he doing great, everybody?
Oh,
He's
yeah.
doing
Isn't it great?
fantastic.
It's
as always.
amazing.
give him hell, Eric.
all right.
Them being us. Don't give him hell, Eric.
Hey, we've only gotten a little taste of what these sea devils can do, so
Uh-oh.
let's
Listen,
find
all
out.
of you have weapons. I have my hands.
I'm now going to ask for a group survival check to see how well you can navigate these
Hell.
coral reefs, these ancient ruins.
It's okay, guys. I'm proficient in this.
However,
decent.
Ella, you are going
Yeah,
to
that's
have
pretty good.
disadvantage because you don't have.
Damn it!
Well, it's not a 1.
Olga rolled 19.
You rolled really good.
18.
15.
Dang, damn it. You're gonna have to remove that,
Yeah.
because...
That's still pretty good.
But I like that one better. 15.
Amazing. You guys absolutely killed it. You start swimming, navigating through these coral reefs, all kinds of buildings and structures here of some long lost civilization, occasionally being pulled off by some curious looking shining trinket or statue, but you keep focused on what you're attempting to do, and eventually you do see some light ahead of you coming from a much larger building. It looks like some sort of temple or shrine, exactly as Captain Theon suggested.
As Olga leads the swimming charge, she'll look back and go.
His little feet just go...
You actually make really good time on your water breathing. You will have 5 full rounds of water breathing still as you reach the front entrance of this temple at these archways here.
No magical air to come out of this room.
As you approach, you do see there is some sort of force field at these arches. The entire interior of this temple is air. It is, you can see it looks damp and moist on the stones of the ancient structure, like it was once full of water, probably very recently, but at current moment is dry. And as you guys approach, anybody who gets close enough to these arches can go and give me a perception check.
Perception
Yippee.
check. Thank God. At disadvantage, I'm guessing, because I don't have that.
You're looking into a light
Okay.
source now, so
Yay!
you can see.
Like,
Boo!
I'm gonna tap myself for inspiration. Or not inspiration, guidance, because I have that.
Nice.
Wait, I have guidance too.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Well, I have a +0 to perception, so I gotta do something.
I mean, may I?
Of course.
Yeah, 14.
12.
8.
I failed
Oh.
hard. 10. Nice, that's not too bad.
It's okay. Few things a couple of you are going to notice. With an 8, sorry, you had the 8.
I had 8.
There's lots going on inside of this room. You are focused on the barrier that is holding back this water. You see all kinds of archways, plant life, lots of places to hide if you should need it. With a 10, you see a creature standing in the back. It seems to be focusing on some sort of ritual or chanting. What did you roll again, Oro?
12.
12. You focus in on the big 4-armed creature at the other side of this altar. And you have
14.
where you see Nox on this altar. Both arms can be tied up above his head, breathing normally. You sense that that's maybe why this room has been converted to air at the moment, so that this sacrifice can live until the ritual is complete.
Have we entered the chamber proper?
At this point, you're just approaching the exterior, the
Gotcha.
doors
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah. Olga would literally just be huffing and puffing, even though she's holding her breath or the effects of the spells on her. You can see like her chest just heaving, and just the demeanor of her movement. Before she was gracefully dog paddling, and stumbling through the water. Now she is just viciously trying to force her way through the water, trying to work her way up to this invisible the shield separating the aquatic abyss, from this sanctuary of air.
Do you enter through it?
Do we need to go into initiative, or do I enter? Yeah, I would absolutely. Yeah, she's pissed to the gills.
Yeah, move your character inside. As you do so, you and another creature who just steps out from behind one of these pillars, ready to intercept anybody who might come through that barrier as it cries out in this shriek, alerting the others. At this point, we will go into initiative.
Yep.
Come on, give me some.
Oh, that's worse.
Yeah. Well, better.
Oh.
Okay.
Anybody over 20?
23.
Nice.
What's your dexterity?
16.
Anybody over 15?
18.
So that's why you wanted to reroll.
From a 6 to an 18, I'll take it. Yeah.
Over 10?
15.
That should leave us with
I rolled a 10.
10 for Olga. Okay. Ella, you are first to act as you see this warrior like Sahagan step out to intercept Olga, who goes charging into this temple.
Well, okay. So I'm going to go in after her. That is 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to just go right in front of him. Do you want to move my little guy, girl?
Peep.
Move her there. And she's gonna knuckle. Just hit him,
Okay.
hopefully. That will be a 23.
That will definitely hit.
For 4 points of damage. I'm going to spend a focus point and do flurry of blows.
Nice.
Ooh, boy. So that's 14, and I don't think that's going to hit. 9.
9 is going to miss, and you said 13?
14
14 will hit.
for 7. Actually, I'm going to move behind him, sorry. Not out of his radius, though. They look beefier than the ones that attacked the ship.
The one you're attacking right now looks about the same. The one in the back seems to be using some sort of magic, which is new for what you've seen. And then the one individual who, to this point, very quickly, with his, well, he's only got 30 feet not in water, can just get to you.
He's got her reach, I'm guessing. Yeet.
Is he not within 5 feet either?
Close enough.
Yeah, kind of right on
He
the
looks pretty
squares.
big.
Rushes towards you as you are the closest target. As you are punching his little lackey. And you see this large silvery trident in his 4 hands that very swiftly come in 3 strikes
Oh,
towards you.
Borsha.
Having extra arms will do that.
Handy.
Ha 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 ha.
First attack, 16 to hit.
Meets it, beats it. Poor little halfling.
Only a little. That's he'll bounce back.
Or splat, one of the two.
First attack is 9 points piercing.
Ow!
Second attack, that's probably gonna miss. 11.
Miss.
Third one, dirty 20.
Dang it.
Four is 10 points of piercing damage.
Holy macaroni.
Yeah.
Whew. Okay.
More sacrifices for Skull. That's his turn. Which brings us to Cade.
See this happen? We walk in, we survey the field, and I feel like this big guy deserves something big. So I'm gonna use a cool spell called Mind Spike on him.
Nice. Yep. Good spell.
It is a DC 13 Wisdom. And let me read more here.
15 on save.
Fails. Let me see. Oh! Taking 3d8 psychic damage on a failed save or half as much on a failed save. You always know his target. But okay. Oh, so it's just a... So he only takes half of what I get here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Is that a good wow or a bad wow?
Good wow. Two
I
7s and an 8.
I see 7 from here.
Ooh.
8. 22 halved?
11.
11
11, yeah.
on the big guy.
Yeah, on big guy.
Okay. That was Mind Spike, you said, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one of his arms kind of goes up to his head as he...
And you're within 60 feet of me, right?
Yep.
Okay, well I'm going to use my last 2 d6s to heal you for my bonus action of Healing Light.
Nice.
Thank you.
For 7 points of life.
Yay.
And that'll be the turn.
Fantastic. After you is the warrior who just took several kicks from a little halfling. He
I'll get your shins.
is going to turn towards you to get some revenge as you
Go ahead, we're good.
as you instigated against him. You are not at full health, are you?
Nope.
Blood Frenzy is active. Advantage on his 2 claw attacks. Natural 20.
Well, it was
Ouch.
fun while it lasted.
We have instigated already crunchy crits.
Yeah.
So automatically is a 7 plus 3, 10 on the critical hit.
Down.
You're unconscious.
Yeah.
Okay. Even after getting healed?
Yeah, I had 10 hit points. I only have 21.
Okay.
Yeah. Hitting heavy. These
Yep,
are big baddies.
yep. Fair enough. That is the warrior's. No, the warrior used 1 attack to down you and will then use some movement speed to go over the first target that entered into the building. You are at full health.
Yes.
Okay, so straight roll. 11 plus 3, 14 to hit.
That is just a hit.
7 points maximum damage.
Do I
from
round
claw
down or up?
attack.
Oh, I'm not raging yet.
You're
7.
not raging yet, yeah. That's his turn. That'll be Oro.
Oro? Alright. I'll finally take my steps in. And that's 5, 10, 15. I can probably get up to here, right?
Should probably
Probably.
go
Yeah.
another.
Well, you can actually stay standing up. Because
Okay.
I'm going to use my action to use Divine Spark. Just snap my hand out and do a d8 of healing for you. And just rise you up. 1 health!
It's a 1.
Keep you down. Just
Still prone.
you are prone. Yes. Yes.
But, and then, you know what? It's better than nothing.
Yeah.
I'm alive.
Yes. And then I shall use my bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Heck yeah.
Yes.
And I would like to cast that at range of 60 feet. You know what? Let's cast it right here. Right in between that caster.
Yeah, you said.
Yeah, so just right
There
in
you go,
between
nice,
there.
yep.
And I'll then do that immediate automatic attack on.
On the caster.
Yeah.
Let's see it.
Yeah. Alright. 9.
Nice. Gonna miss.
Oh well. I guess this, yeah. So just like a nice like large glowing mace just appears like just out of thin air and just goes to like for almost like a pendulum swing, trying to get under, but just no, unlucky.
You see that this caster is kind of moving its arms in a rhythmic kind of motion, just very focused on knocks. It sees this mace appear in front of it, just dodges out of the way and continues focusing. Anything else from you, Oro?
That is the most that I can do, but I'm okay with that.
Okay.
But it's okay.
That'll bring us to Olga.
I'm gonna rage.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this guy right here. So I've got. I'm gonna have the attack of opportunity provided. So go and take your best shot.
You're at full health.
I am not.
18 to hit.
That is a hit.
3 points of slashing damage.
That's nothing.
Reduced to 1.
I'm not. Oh yeah, that's right.
Just
I'm
in rage, yeah.
I am raging now. And so yeah, I just simply brush it off, and Olga runs up, and literally she pulls out her warhammer with 2 hands, and she comes in just cussing and swearing. I'm gonna reckless attack on this big guy,
Amazing.
and I'm gonna use the push mastery with that. So if I hit, a nat 18 will do it.
That will hit.
Okay, so that is a 1d10. But I'm gonna. They don't say bonus actions on it. We gotta kind of change the sheets up a little bit. So Savage Attacker, is that a bonus action?
Nope,
Okay,
that's
that's
just
done.
a trait you have.
Okay, I'm just gonna be using it. That is an 8 plus 2 for rage. That's 10. Plus the 3, so that's 13 points of bludgeoning. And the push mastery, so they get pushed back 10 feet, I believe. Is that what it is?
Push is 10, isn't it?
I forget specifically. There's some that vary. Some of them are 5. Some of them are up to 15.
Well, let's do the average 10 then.
10 sounds good to
Okay,
me.
and then we'll just put down 10 feet. And I'll say, get away from her, you bitch!
As he takes damage from you, he is going to use a reaction
Okay,
called Fiendish Blood.
Done.
Oh.
When the Sawhagen takes piercing or slashing damage, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Isn't the Warhammer bludgeoning?
Yeah, that's not piercing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
It
good
is
call.
bludgeoning. Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, trying to squeeze an
Saved
extra one in
it.
there?
Saved it.
Yes. I would have taken it anyway.
Would have been bad for her as well.
Okay.
If we don't need any more
Pushing
blood.
back. Yeah.
And then, are you within 10 feet of me? 5, 10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, life-giving force at the start of each of your turns while rage is
At
active.
the start of the turn.
Fair enough. Start. Okay.
Yeah.
Start. So if I was done that, could I have given Oro?
Absolutely.
Okay. You can have 1d6 of heal.
Just temporary?
Nope. Temporary hit points. Yeah. Two times.
Alright, I'll take it.
And Olga would still have some of her move, would she not? Because I was right here.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3,
Yeah, another 3.
4, 5, 6.
You got it.
Place myself in between myself and Ella.
Amazing. A blast in the initiative order here is the priest who stays exactly where they are, continuing those motions, continuing that ritual, focused on the young boy. We'll bring us back to the top of the round with Ella. You're conscious with 1 hit point, I believe. Lying prone on the ground. You see Olga step beside you, getting in between you and that large Sahagin Baron.
I'm going to get up, which is half.
Half your movement.
So then it's only 20 I can move, right? Because I have a speed of 40.
Yes.
I'm going to... He obviously can see me even if I go and try and hide. But I'm going to try anyways because I want to try and get behind this guy. But I can't do it this turn.
Okay, I see what
Right?
you're saying. Yeah.
So she's going to go and hide
20 feet. Yeah.
behind there.
Yeah. You could use your action to hide if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Behind that pillar there, absolutely.
My stealth isn't terrible. 24.
I would not call that terrible.
Yeah. Poof.
Ninja vanish.
Just like, ow! Ow!
Yeah.
These are bad! Just sit there and quietly mutter.
Yeah, lick her wounds.
Pain is good. It means you're alive.
Awesome.
Oh!
That's it for you?
Yeah.
You are very much alive.
She sits there like, ah!
Yeah.
Next is the Baron. One target in front of him who looks quite angry. He smiles down at you with glee, seeing another sacrifice to add to the altar. You had attacked recklessly, correct?
I did, yep. And Olga's huffing and just heaving with her warhammer in two hands, literally just frothing at the mouth, her teeth, snarled. And, she's seeing this beast in front of her, but it's got the face of her ex.
Amazing. Hell yeah.
Just like that scene in the Suicide Squad.
This
Oh, yeah.
anger is going to turn very quickly as the silver flash of this trident flies through 3 hands. I rolled double net 20s on the first attack
I'll take it.
with the advantage, so it's just 1 attack at full.
I still have my armor.
That's going to be huge.
The 5-10 hit points.
Well, I'm halving it, hopefully. 'Cause I'm raging.
Roll
The
one.
base is 20. Before I
Well, that's still only 10, right?
That's almost max. 35.
Okay, so 17 I take.
17 you take, yeah. On the first attack.
Oh my god.
Second attack.
We seem to be in rebel right now.
Rolled much lower there, 14.
Ah, damn it, that is just a hit.
That'll be 13 points piercing, reduced to 6.
The face.
7. I'm down to 7.
Third attack.
Miss.
That's going to be 22 to hit.
That's a hit.
Low damage. 5 plus 4 is 9, reduced to 4.
Olga laughs. Is that the best you have, X?
I would like this as sacrifice.
He said that too.
I will be rewarded greatly.
I'll wipe the spittle from my mouth that's now been replaced by blood. I'll spit at his feet.
Love it. That's the Baron's turn. I'm so surprised you survived that.
Me too!
Cade, you are up.
Oh my gosh! I'm
just stunned.
As you look to Olga, you see her literally holding on, by a string. Her knees. She's putting on a strong face, but her knee is literally buckling.
alright. Gonna do the most trustworthy spell I have. Eldritch Blast on the Baron.
Hell yeah.
This guy is gonna feel the burn. 15.
15's just gonna miss against the
Oh!
Bloody Baron.
Yeah. That's all I can do, unfortunately. Well, yep.
Okay. My warrior guy is still there. He is. Who's going to turn towards the next nearest target as Olga went ignoring him. He turns and just sees Oro standing next to him. Are you at full health, Oro?
Yes.
Okay. We'll make 2 claw attacks at you. Straight roll. 12 is probably going to miss.
Correct.
On the first attack. Second attack. Natural 20.
Ah.
Oh.
You weren't supposed to be rolling those.
Yeah, this is.
Well, you can see how this one shot has ended in a TPK before.
The DM's chair is blessed.
Yeah, we gotta take it.
I rolled so many 20s at that table too.
Or that spot too.
Why are we turning off?
That is going to be maximum damage on the crit. 7 plus 6 is 13.
13?
Yep.
Ouch, okay, that's rude.
Quite rude indeed.
That's the end of the warrior's turn, and now Oro, you are up to retaliate if you wish.
I would need to roll to hold concentration on spiritual weapon, wouldn't I?
Yes.
It's a saving throw.
It was the DC like 10, right?
Yeah.
10. Nice.
Oh, dirty 20, I'll
Nice.
take it.
Maintain
If only I rolled it for
concentration.
the attack instead.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, just... Alright, I guess, it would probably be better for me to try and break that ritual with the caster than to attack the Baron with it, right?
Yep.
Alright, I'll give a second attack, bonus action, I'll keep that weapon there, and I'll try and go for a second swing at that caster if I can.
You got it.
17.
17 definitely hits.
Yeah, good man.
Let's go.
Alright.
Good lady.
Thank you. I mean, 7 damage, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, just a nice, good smack right across the chest.
Okay. It maintains its concentration. It takes the hit. You see a little bit of blood start to come out of its mouth, injuring it a little. It looks a little hardier than maybe the warrior even, but it maintains that concentration, that focus.
How dare you? Fine. Evan would just raise a hand to herself and would cast cure wounds.
Hell yeah.
And that's just goodness. I'm pretty sure that's just just a 2d8. Okay.
Yep.
All right. 1.
On your favorite Olga, I'm hoping.
Well, it's a touch spell,
Oh.
and
And I thought we were sisters.
No. Well, I mean, I can't maintain that over there if I'm down.
Give her a Reese.
Yeah. Okay. 7.
Nice.
Okay. So 13. Okay. Wow. That's
Hey.
wow. Look at that.
Is that 13 on the dice?
It was 2d8s, so that fills me up to full.
I was just gonna say it's whatever you roll on the 2d8 plus your wisdom modifier.
Oh well, then I'm definitely full.
Okay.
Nice.
Awesome.
Right, and then I guess I'll move up so that I'm a little closer by going behind this creature,
You got it.
and yeah, and I guess I'll be good with that then.
Fantastic. After Oro is Nox, who is just struggling against his binds. You see he's quite weak. After that is Olga.
Still raging.
At the top of your turn, you should healing light yourself.
I can't.
No?
It's another creature.
See
Yeah, other
someone
creature.
else?
Yep.
Oh.
Are you within 10 feet of me there, Ella?
15 it might be.
Does it specify a creature you can see?
It says you can choose a creature, another creature. So to me that says someone else.
5? Yeah, that's 10.
I think 10, that's 10,
do-
yeah.
Do they have to be able to see? Do you have to be able to see them? Because Ella is
It
hidden
just says
with
you
the
can
24.
choose. Start of each of your turns while your rage is active, you can choose another creature within 10 feet of yourself.
Yeah, it doesn't specify you have to see or hear it.
Yep, fair enough.
Am I within range?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Okay,
10
so
feet.
take yourself 5, 10. And I'll look back of my shoulder at Oro, and at least I can heal someone.
Did I not just do that before?
And reckless attack.
Yeah.
Only sees what she wants.
All in. Do I need to do any kind of check to see what the general shape of the condition of this warrior in front of me?
No, I usually give that for free.
Is he looking? Is looking bad as I'm huffing and huffing and puffing.
He's looking injured.
Injured. Yeah, that's not what I was hoping for. Reckless attack. Yay, nat 10s. That is, and I'm using my Warhammer, two-handed, so that is 15 to hit.
15's just gonna miss.
It's
It's that spear up and just
blocks with your
it.
hammer.
Yep.
And I might be done. I'm kaput, I'm done.
Okay.
Yep, I do have my move, but I'm enraged. I'm just going to... Is that difficult terrain there? Can I squeeze through?
You can. Also, you can squeeze through. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to position myself over here.
Yeah.
Still within his threat range.
Yep.
And hopefully he'll be turning to me, so I can be drawing aggro and revealing his back to everybody else.
You got it.
Okay.
After that is the priest, who is just going to sit there, maintaining that concentration, maintaining that focus, staring Nox down. You're not sure how much longer this ritual is meant to go on. Top of the round, Ella, you are still hidden. They did not see you there.
Is it possible to hop over that to get behind Mr. Priesty Boy?
Yeah, you can squeeze through there. You're a small
I'm
creature.
training.
So I'm gonna hop and go behind the priest. First attack.
With advantage, because you are hidden. Sweep the leg.
All right. 24.
That hits. Definitely swept the leg. Oh,
To the
Lord.
back of the kneecap.
Jesus. 4 points of damage.
Flurry of blow.
Yeah. You know it. Spending a point. Flurry of blows.
As this happens, I got a natural one on concentration.
Nice.
Oh,
Let's go.
Let's go.
what happens here will surprise you, as
Oh, it's gonna flood.
it was focusing on the barrier that was holding the water back. Just like in a cutscene of a video game, all of a sudden you see the water come flushing at you. The entire room becomes filled. You are now floating in the same spot you currently were. You all still have 3 rounds of water breathing. That is still on you. Nox, however, does
Oh no!
not. He is going to make a constitution save to see how many rounds of breath he can hold before he starts drowning. That is low. He has 1 round before he starts drowning.
Goodbye, Nox. So literally the whole entire room has just flooded now, like from floor to ceiling.
Yes.
That was quick.
Yep.
I think the Baron's gonna start panicking because his sacrifice is gonna die.
Well, he's got a couple of us around there. Though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna still do my flurry of
Yeah.
blows on this guy.
Absolutely.
Oh.
And nobody bothered
Nope,
to
that
do an
didn't
Arcana
hit.
check when we entered the room.
13 doesn't hit.
Against the
The priest.
13 does hit against the priest.
That's 14.
And then 14, so I hit
2
him.
hits. Yep.
Force him to put the spell back in.
Oh my god. Okay, so that's 9 and 6.
So 15 total.
Yeah.
Amazing. Hell yeah. You begin good floating just behind that priest, throwing your punches and your kicks through the water.
She's gonna hear. Oops.
Yeah.
You could have told me what you were doing.
Who, me?
The priest in front of her
Yeah.
just starts cursing at him.
I didn't know either.
None of us knew.
Up next is the Baron.
All that Ogle knows is
Oh,
rage.
yes.
Going to focus down at Olga to try and finish you off.
I
Or at
reckless
least
attack as well, so
knock you unconscious. Even Blood Frenzy would apply in this situation?
I've got 3 hit points, so just knock me down.
Miss.
No, 24 will hit. Yeah, 12. 12 reduced to 6.
6. Okay, so I am at -3.
You are unconscious.
And I believe rage drops at that point, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's going to leave you.
I've gone to my happy place.
He is now swimming. You see he's much faster, much more agile
Well,
in the water. His movement speed becomes 50 feet in the water.
Oh.
So he's just going to rush over towards Oro, the next closest target. That spear, that silver trident flashing through the water equally as quick.
Okay.
Are you at full health?
Yes.
Yay!
Okay, straight roll. Ooh, that's low. That's 9.
It's definitely a miss.
So he'll strike one more with his last multi-attack. That'll definitely hit. 19 plus 7, 26 to hit. 4, 11 plus 4, 14
14.
points of piercing damage.
Okay, as you do, apparently. Alright.
And that's going to be it for him. He's going to hold the position there, focusing on you now.
Alright. Okay, so Nox is being held because he has his hands binded up, right?
Correct.
I would like to use... Oh wait, no, I have to roll concentration.
Yeah.
10.
10. That's just enough to hold it.
10 holds,
Nice.
yeah.
Alright, so just gritted teeth, just looks back up, just sees the weapon waver a bit, and then solidify again.
Yeah.
And then she just wipes her hand. She's going to strike with that weapon to break the binds.
Okay, we can do that on your turn.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. All good.
I'm getting ahead of myself.
No, it's awesome.
Love it. Yeah.
Ahead of myself, sorry.
No worries. I wasn't sure if you were using a reaction for something else or what, so I thought I'd let you finish.
I'll just shut up.
But all good. After the Baron's turn is Cade.
I see the Baron do his thing. Yeah, we're just gonna Eldritch Blast again at the Baron. You know what? Not you.
Get him good.
21.
That hits.
Come on, big whammies. 10.
Yay.
Oh, 13 points of force damage.
Huge. He's looking bloodied.
Well, I don't have any spell slots because.
Well, no,
armor-
cantrips, right?
Yeah, but I just used a cantrip,
Ah.
so that's my action. I could have used magical cunning before we left, but I didn't. To regain a spell slot because of my armor, so I gotta pass the turn.
Okay.
New characters, new sheets.
Yeah.
Right. Learning curve.
Next is the Sahagan warrior, who is still alive. Is going to assist the Baron by focusing his attacks on Oro. We're no longer at full health, so
No.
advantage.
No.
Roll a little poor though. 9 is going to miss. For the first claw
You will
attack.
not be hit. You will not be hit. You will not be hit.
Dirty 20 on
Dang
the
it.
second
Well,
for 7 points of slashing damage.
why must I only have 7 hit points?
Join the club.
My luck is just enough to get me down. Well,
Crumb
that's gone.
cakes.
Well,
Yep.
whoops! Pretend I never said any of that cool shit earlier.
Thank you.
That's got some weight to it.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, that's the warrior's turn. It's going to move away from Oro and get right into the face of Cade. Next is Nox. That's his last round of air before he starts suffocating. Olga, death saving throw.
1 nat 25. That's a fail.
Failure. So the priest is going to turn towards Ella.
Because we're drowning, does the breathing spell still work on me?
Well, it was cast on us by somebody else.
Okay, fair enough. Okay,
Yeah.
just make sure. I wasn't sure
Yeah.
if there was some kind of con save to make sure, because I'm taking in water.
Don't worry, our death is going to be slower.
I am keeping track of how many rounds you have left of the water breathing. So.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Song and Priest turns towards Ella, and you see it kind of opens its mouth, and this weird, like, spectral jaw kind of unleashes and flies towards you as it makes a spectral jaw attack. Straight roll. That's a natural 1. But it can make 2 of these attacks. 19 to hit on the second attack.
What is deflect attacks? I can't deflect that, can't I? Can I?
I think that's just range.
Is it ranged
Yeah.
for just okay?
I
So
think
that's just
it's any piercing, any physical, but this is magical. This is force damage.
Yeah.
14 points of force damage.
You're down as well?
Okay.
Save yourself.
I'm like, okay, I got 5 temporary hit points and 1 real hit point. Oh, 14? Yeah. No, I'm down.
DM, how much are we getting paid for this mission?
I don't think the paycheck's worth it.
Like a handful of gold and like a good word towards the Adventuring Academy that would give you more jobs.
We did this for credit?
Pretty much.
I said, dude, this was an extra credit job. Oh, Lord.
No.
I did it for payback.
I did it for the good of the common.
Top of the round. Ella,
I'm gonna roll a natural 20 and pop right up. Nope. I rolled a 9.
Okay, 1 failure.
Pickles. Deaths.
The pickles are on the ship.
One up, right?
I know,
I
right?
kicked the keg open.
It's the Baron's turn. He's gonna swim directly towards Cade.
It'd be really funny if he died from my armor.
Are you at full health?
Yes, with 5 temporary hit points.
Amazing. Let's see if we
I
can
get
change it.
this.
Yeah. If he hits
three quick succession attacks from that
Oh, he'll hit you.
silvery
No,
trident.
he's not hitting me.
Oh, that's pretty low. 9 is gonna miss.
Yep, miss.
Second attack. Oh, that's low again. 12.
Meets it, beats it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's real low damage. 7 piercing.
He will take 5 damage in retaliation because of Armor of Agathis.
Yeah, good stuff.
Amazing. What kind of damage?
Cold?
Death damage.
He is resistant to cold damage, so he will
That's
take
a
2.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, that is tough. That was second attack, so 1 more attack. Oh, you're down health now?
Yeah.
Okay. Blood Frenzy activates.
Activation.
17 to hit.
That hits.
$13 points of piercing damage.
Woohoo!
Olga will never forgive you if you swim away. As she's floating there, her body just kind of floating up. The current, taking it out the doors.
All right.
Right? Like we wouldn't be just laying there. It's
No,
just-
just
me
be
now,
floating
huh?
around.
It's your turn.
Yeah, I
Cade.
mean, it's just...
You know what? If I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out swinging. I'm gonna go for one last Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Okay, if it this nat 20s, please. 30-20.
30-20 hits.
Yeah.
Max damage again.
Nice.
13 damage.
Is there anything else you need?
Die.
Ah!
So that's a cantrip.
That is a cantrip.
Is there?
I don't have any spells.
You don't have any slots.
No slots?
I only get 2, and I never used my restoration for those.
Why not?
I forgot to.
Ship side.
Like, you didn't do it
Yeah, but
while
we
were swimming
slept,
here?
right? Like, didn't
Did
we sleep overnight on the ship?
You'd slept overnight, but the combat was in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we did the role playing, and then we had slept, and then the ambush was in the morning, and then
then
we
this
went
is
down
how
below
we're going.
to the temple. So it's all one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it was go, right? Because the sun was being taken, so there's no short rest.
Yeah.
But you have an ability that would give you a spell slot back, right?
Yeah, for if I took 1 minute to do it, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, a full minute. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I forgot, and that's...
There's no time.
No time.
There's no time.
They were really rushing me. I was like,
You
ah,
can't.
right.
You can't use you can't hit him with your dagger or something. You can't.
I don't have, well, it was a bonus action?
Well, no, isn't. No, that would be an action, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Offhand strike. Yeah, whatever it's called.
Yep.
Up next is the warrior, who's going to circle around to you. 15 to hit
It hits.
for 5 points of slashing damage.
Alright.
Second attack is only a 12 to hit
Yeah, it meets it, beats it.
for 6 slashing damage.
What? I have 6.
Wow.
What an odd
Are
convenience.
unconscious as
Yeah,
well.
I mean, it happened with me
You
too.
guys-
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not over till it's over.
Bingo.
I recall this happening at the con.
Uh-huh.
Did it not, Eric?
It did. Every
Do you-
time there's
do you
4
think it's a-
players. I wanted 5 here, but
That's yeah. We tried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oro, I need a saving throw, please.
If this is not a 20, there is no god.
Nope.
It's still 16.
Let's just succeed at least.
This is better than nothing.
We're gonna succeed just to.
Just as
Drown.
I die.
Nox starts suffocating, drowning.
Who cares about him?
Olga, death saving throw, please.
It's a fail. I've got 2 of 3.
Priest is going to the priest is going to try and put that barrier spell back up.
He sees the main sacrifice building. Oh no.
Yeah.
So it starts concentrating. It's still full of water in here, but it gets the spell up the barrier, and it starts to swim over to this drain on the side of the room.
This is what? Sorry, drain.
Yep.
Alright, cool.
There's a drain there.
Ella, death saving throw, please.
I succeeded. It's a 12.
Okay.
Yes.
The Baron is going to grab Cade and Oro and just start dragging you through the water over towards the altar.
No.
Cade, I need a death saving throw.
And you're over here.
Yep.
Just to spite this Baron, I'm gonna get a nat 1. 16, never mind. I succeed.
The warrior is going to retake his position behind the pillar.
Is this guy here?
No, that's
the
My
priest.
apologies. Over here.
Yep. Perfect. Oro, death saving throw.
Natural 1.
Goodbye.
No, that's just 2 failures, right?
2 fails.
Oh,
Oh.
I thought you had one already.
No, I'm used to rolling nat 1s on death saves. It's
Yeah,
fine.
Lear.
I know this.
That's right. Lear has done more than his fair share.
Nox takes more suffocation damage. Olga.
Goodbye, cruel world. As Olga slips into unconsciousness, the water fills her lungs. There's that burning sensation of the salt water just ripping into her internal organs, and as she realizes that she did live a life worth living, but these last couple years has been hollow. She should have perhaps spent time more on herself, thinking about what could have been, or could be, rather than what could have been. And she passes from this world to the next.
Alright. The priest uses its
Out the
action.
drain.
The priest uses its action to open the drain. The water level in this room starts to come down. Ella.
Do I get to rip out my character sheet?
Is that what I think
want
it
to.
is? Oh no.
The little halfling. Beaten, bruised, and because they didn't get enough breakfast, succumbs to her injuries. As the water level goes down, eventually her last gasp, that she thought you would hear the life just drain out of her lungs, and she just floats to the bottom, lifeless, with pickles floating out of her pockets.
Back in the barrel.
Yeah, no, she's
Never put
collecting
them back.
pickles. No, they're not. They're my pickles now.
They were there.
The Baron snatches one of these pickles out of the water and eats it as he starts to arrange you all on this altar. Cade, I need a death save.
You know how awkward it'd be? He's just doing it in that 20 moment. 3.
So at this moment, how many death saves are you at?
I'm at 1 success, 1 fail.
Okay, and you are at
1 success, 2
2
fails.
fails. Go ahead and give me your next one, Oro.
Don't do that preemptively. Don't make me cry. Never mind, I have a reason to cry.
I have one.
Alright. And
Join us on the dark side. We have donuts over here.
yeah, and just sharing the same, just with the same slightly confident expression that she had, passed unconscious with before. She unfortunately just passes on, just unfortunately not being able to hold on to that same, that peaceful grace that she admired in the world, and just cannot hold it any longer as she just withers away.
Oro has lost her smile.
Oh
No!
Let's finish it up, Cade.
Oh, Jesus!
What'd you roll?
That is
20?
my second 3. Do we get a third 3? Do we make it
Patrick?
9? 10.
So,
2 successes, 2 fails.
okay.
We got a full count here.
Here it is. Good night, sweet prince.
This is Cade's drag. He, in his mind, still fighting, still wanting to see that next sunrise. But unfortunately, the ace in his sleeve was not there. And he, unfortunately, passes on from this world.
Swahagin here gather up to the corpses of these brave adventurers.
Or foolish adventures.
Those who were coerced to do something a little tougher than maybe they should have. But in an honorable sense, they did try to save the life of a young child. These 5 individuals become sacrifices for the god of the Swahagin, the shark god Sakola, who grants this baron further warlock-like powers. He becomes known amongst the Moonshade Isles as a prominent threat. Captain Theon Stormborn comes out of retirement to vow vengeance on this creature. who's used your life essences to gain new powers. And unfortunately, this is where this chapter of this story closes.
Good stuff.
Very well done.
Thank you very much for joining us. It was a pleasure to run this amazing group here. Can't thank them enough. Can't thank you enough. And future adventurers, do you have what it takes? Don't forget, you're always welcome at the table. I'm here as a guest DM to share my one-shot. This is a one-shot I ran at the convention, the PopCon YC, very recently. A one-shot I like to call the Sea Devils. I forgot the damn word.
Take your time.
A one-shot I like to call the Sea Devils. I lost it again.
Didn't your nose tickled?
Something.
This makes for good outtakes.
Oh yeah.
I always put an outtake at the end of my my films, Jackie Chan style.
Awesome.